Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Oh, uya matinyana. Yeah, so uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Say, I call you Jireh, say, I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Eunice.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Once upon a time, this man said, Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try one more time. Onuanom ne adɔfonom, mema obi biara akɔ aba. Ankorankora biara ɛhwɛ me anɔpa yi, mema wakɔ aba. Ɛbɛyɛ ndwumadie yi so. Na every Friday biara yɛturu mmirika na yɛde brɛ mo no. Ɛnɛ nso adom nti no yɛaba. Yɛde adesua kɛseɛ ɛde ba. Yɛde education kɛseɛ ɛde ba. Yɛde nsɛm a wotie na wotu ho anamo a ɛbɛkɔ yie ɛde ama wo ɛna yɛde brɛ wo anɔpa yi. Baabi biara a wɔ mede ɔhɔ nkyia ɛna yɛde ma wo. Mede ne Manye Ten. Ɛnɛ nso otwadi ampada roma yɛasan ahyia mu biom na yɛba bɛ pensen nsɛm a ɛfa mmara ho. Ɛyɛ BWF Solicitors ɔmo dwumadi a every day bia ɔmo de brɛ mo no. Enti mɛsrɛ wo ne die mu onya ka ho a bɔmmɔde ana share program no na obi nso enye bi. Menim sɛ emre nneɔma mu ayɛ den. Baabi biara yɛsɛ nneɔma mu ayɛ den, nneɔma mu ayɛ den. Na mmom sɛ wokɔ na woba na wowɔ nkwankwa deɛ enidaasoɔ ɛma wo. Sɛnea Thomas kaeɛ no, sɛ woantry koraa deɛ a ɛneɛ wonyɛ hwee. Na mmom wotry, wotu ho anamo a kɛn ne kɛn biribi bɛyɛ yie ɛde ama wo. Metwa me ho sima na meba a ɛnɛ nsɛmsɛm a yɛtwa ne nyinaa bom sɛ yɛde bɛkyerɛ mo no ne mepɛnsɛmpɛnsɛ mu. Na mmom bɔ mmɔden na frɛ onua bi, frɛ obi. Mehu sɛ moaba so a lot na monhyɛ program no ma yɛn. BWF Solicitors. Unim sɛ wohwɛ ɔmo akyiri akwan a ɛnyɛ yere akwan koraa. Nti monhyɛ program no. Metwa me ho sima just a minute. I'll be back and then we commence the program. Twɛn me sisi a meba.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Mesa ma obi bia ankrankra bia wo hwe nyina akwa ba ene nso ya ba na yebekọ emre ne so yenim se home office na everyday bia omo hyiemu a omo keka omo ho da otwe ne bekwa sanba no na bibi kan esi na kyerese o se esi a na se omo ka bibi a omo pese omo di to anamo a na afi ye lawyers nso a omo aso ete home office hoyi omuti ya na ose yeba na yembechichi mu na mansa nyina ehu ne eko intime gidi se enen ye de brown e be o de ye because there are imra bebre a abesene kwa ebi wo ho eba na atu ye nyina adwendwen ebi wo ho eba se na de ebetumi ni ebi wo eba ye ade omo favor ya na so omo kum ye omo dum ya na omo kum ye na chese ye nyina everyday bia nsa me beba no sa anya oda ebe ye onwono ana anya onwono ebe ye ode enti no ene no yeba betre asem bi a emse de ye na mom ansa na me de ye ka ne say yen topic a ya hihye ne na ye beba no as traditional host mema me resource person on fanchia kese mu ohwam na mu ode emetiefo ene ahwefo na afede ne wo ho no ne ya de tuja anti lawyer Charles Asmah mema good morning anope pacho apomo ene bebia mo ho nyina hotesen.
Yamiadum. Good morning to you, wonderful viewer, wonderful listener. And then so, baby, I will be no a show. Within check I see if BWF Solicitors as a ebreo. This idea in here, the bow down for the bow be why worried how to get around this particular situation.
Yo, last my yadas yen so yedin chia mo de pa e de ma o menu anu mama ba efidie no so no mon starting share my why ya tili de me to so an ma sorry o tese we nyam frama na boy ya no I start tili nya me nhra o enti mon frefre ye nua ba Sandra won so sa nya me nhra na agema obi a me sra mo amaba so nyina mon share ne enkwa chichichichi emfa my yeah, yebeko so na ayem bia last May. I don't say na otwi bia yebeda sorry na bibi isene. Me share danti bibi mum na mum we be say update bi wo ho a bibi o say ne de yemfa mfa kwemu ansa na yemfa ye main topic no. Se mren so kodia we just leave it as it is. Na yento ye main topic ne so na yenko yenim. Enti mpacho update bi wo ho ana yenko yenim.
Yo, I'm sending one e-visa ya aban si yenkoso mbo hu de roi tina ye kai ye ho se wonye wodi a bomoden ukọ computer no so a internet no so type e-visa link no ba baka just create account you follow the process na wa ye ne a wo be ye sɛ wonyɛ sure nso wobɛtumi ahu ebusuani adamfo bi a wobɛtumi aboa wo anaasɛ wobɛtumi ahu lawyer a wobɛtumi aboa wo na yɛn nyinaa yɛtumi ayɛ saa adeɛ no because by 31st December no na card no yɛmfa foforɔ ɛma obi biara biam. By 1st of January 2025 there will be no more card. I'm sorry, ade baako a bɛmu sɛ obi wɔ mu abɛka sɛ oh my message baako mmienu bi a manya obi sɛ ne lawyer ka kyerɛ ne sɛ e-visa no ɛba nti ehia sɛ wobɛ renew wo visa deebi ɛnyɛ saa na aban ɛkaeɛ. Aban sɛ ukuta card no ɛnyɛ adwuma from 31st of December nti obia ɛnkɔ e-visa yɛn convert to online visa anaasɛ electronic visa. Ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ visa no a yɛde ma wo no a ɛwɔ wo paper no so no decision paper no so no ɛbɛwu a ɛnhia sɛ wobɛ renew. When renew a ɛndeɛ wobɛyɛ illegal. Moma yɛnhyɛ no so the difference between the visa expiry date and the card expiry date and what to do about the card.
Yo, lawyer Asmah, you better na e-visa nansa na obeko e-visa no say onye ye sisi ana utu kwan e won so bi wo so ana say ya ma ya up to 31st nti say onye up to 31st ana utu kwan na be ha adwen.
So utu kwan na obedu Heathrow anasa Gatwick or any other airport or UK. Obviously baby sao say wo card wo yen wo de betre na ya hwe date e wo so no. So date no enso ya and there we okay. So abro dia na say card no e invalid. E ho na ye be check say na wo kra no wo system no so no bibi wo so say wo mfoni wo bibia wo so a wo e-visa no ana. So we need e-visa na wo card so ewu dia na ye ma wo foforo so dia na say wa na wa shoot ho. Nti bo modern na moma yenhu saa difference no even kra na say wo fi bebi a oman a wo fi mu na wo ba UK no immigration point na ho no bibi say obe check wo card no say e valid to travel with and say e valid because also mo check say wo visa to travel to the UK. So you show card na your residence card no and say permit no na because residence card no just with the fame muka and residence cards you say residence card for EU for no there automatically e-visa but BRP for no ti wa okuta permit no the version na say 31st no so ya there we okay pastor aso anasa apan ho there e ho na asam no but to answer your question no if you come early enough ahead of 31st December there obetumi aba na wa ba e-visa no e wo UK yes so baby a wo bia no obetumi aye e-visa no
Sanete yo yedase lawyer Asmah as time goes on ye be kwaso a church nkrofo say e-visa no omonda so omonkoso no monye tisenia Brexit ba ya ye bo hu dewro no e ba ne BWF Solicitors a omoda so e bo hu dewro munyo na 31st December is just around the corner obehu a obo we ni prepare no pe na eduru so na onye ya na afi na ayaye baby wo ho yo etiefo na hwefo e be da maseme semo nhye program na ma me na nkwekyire na topic na mom eya me de ba ni sikasem de a ubenya me wo ho sisi a enti mo nhye na nkwekyire na yemfa edwumedie no nkwekyire mankrofo yo last one mesa atonsa afro ne wo mo ni say Emiratia when changes when it comes to migration, home office, there has been several changes almost every time, every month. And Nansea, you changing government structure, ne kakrana, and say labor to conservative neighbor, yeah. No, maybe so assistant like we were expecting them. Said definitely, sending immigration somehow, mono. Yahoo BB, we have many I can say other issues I nimsenka or no me tackle my even skill workers near their day visa extension near yenim ye bidiem but this particular one yenim say ye changes last somewhere was the last year was the last 2 years so ukofa for na yenim tite no you have to earn somewhere 18,600 nti akwala crowd friend na obisa na onim about this 18,600 ye hu omo ye changes hwim no mo de call baby be yes 38 a be 36 a be just the figures ne there keep changing, you know, obviously enye stable but near ebe ye stable kakra ye tie ne says see a ukofa wo ho kafo o dofo bi ana o yire ana ukunu bi de ba from 18 na no akwa akodu 29 na 29 no se wo de nkwala ba ko ana mienu bi beka ho a eye sa 29 na wo be kire na kire say from 18 na nka se wo de nkwala bi ka ho a wo de scan bi beka ho no na kire say ni nyina akowie pay o 29 na 29 mu lawyer Asmah no kra no nkrofo are struggling to come out with that yearly income no 29,000 no because dodo na omodwumedie ne walansa na chere say wenya buruswa 24. I mean there are a lot of work wo ho a omunya even more than that even munya 35 chere say ene fat but dodo na up to 29 no majority na struggle to come out with that amount of money. Na sisi a yetiti good news bi e wo saa 29,000 eno na me pese ye ka ho asem ti se producer wo ho a mesre ne die mu over topic ne mami se saa 29,000 ya abɔ ho ebe mu nye bisa obi wo ha oji benefit obi wo oji PIP obi wo ha oji incapacity we benefit obi wo ha oji there are so many benefits e wo krom ha nkrofo eji one way or the other enyo mo person so sa na aba no nti so mo ji sa anyomanyo men sa 29,000 bia na omo ntumi raise that fund and as omo yearly we no enkodu. Enti menhwa topic e dey aba producer mpacha obetumi dey ato ho kakra e dey ama me. Ene ye topic no ye ba be ka ho asem sa 29,000. 29,000 ya bo wedo. Ekosi isen. Sisi a se wogi benefit bi na opese wo nkofa wo ho kafo emfambra. Eda important na so we ye 29,000 still or so to menya sa income no ana se aban na gugu mu kakra ma nkwan bi wo ho a o metumi afa so no mo dia ye enti no our topic aye discuss them say producer yenya we ye bisa say receiving personal independence payment PIP and any other benefit for that matter no obetumi akwa uhukafo aba beka ho ewa ha abra usika no endu 29,000 until Asmah ene no na mpese uchirechire mu wa lecture nso aye teacher mu aba akwan when you say no na be ko school na ye hu step by step why I better so say menjibi 29,000 isa na den ni den na metumi aye den na meji a metumi gina so na me nso me nkofa me ho kafo embeka me ho wo me kromu a enti no na topic me dey abetu dwano last man patcho adaroma ye ncheche mu na even receiving PIP ne kra yenim say benefit ne bi wo a omudin ya asesa ne ade na PIP de dodo na anim but o kire ye mu nso ansana wonfa nka ho na ye hu a eno bema ya ye brofo enko echire no ya te ase yi na yetumi etu ho anamo mpacho adaroma
Yo me dase bebre etiefo ne ahwefo senior ye chire mu no say your application to enter the UK and that's how your application to remain in the UK tituru say who joining or husband or wife or partner that's unmarried. As I say, we say sponsor no and I say one kasa no we ejuma a wunya sika na afe no yetua wo 29,000 sene yenim no na ye 18,600 na ɛkɔ 29,000 na sana ye pe atwerɛ deɛ a na sa ban ɛtwerɛ what about one a wonya saa sika no doesn't mean say wontumi nkɔfa ne yere anase ne kunu anase wontumi ma ne kunu anase ne yere enjoy ne no empo so mo nyina wɔ UK a wontumi sponsor no na on stay with sa okun anase oyere no anase mpona no na society as mrebia ye be aban be hihia na say ewo wiase no there were exceptions to the rules. The exceptions would be one I want to qualify no then na wobenya na wetumi akọ wonim. Enti keywords: personal independence payment. Personal independent payment no nkrofo a moye disabled. Because disabled, that could be hearing impairment, visual impairment, it could be terminal illness, it could be amputation, it could be any form of disability that has been certified. This abaya certified say we are disabled nko ade a as I say aban ne hyehyɛ ne bi ne say obeboa wo so that you can become independent. You are not overly reliant on nkrofo. Nti saa independence no as I say a car I want to aban eboa wo. Nti personal independence payment no a form of benefit you can aban de boa nkrofo a omoye disabled in one way or the other. You are certified on some way disabled. Na yeko yenim no producer the policy guidance never bad, they will move on from there. But the context, it's not just as a wound to me and qualify, and as a wound to me near 29,001. That is not the end. There is a way out. Into your share policy, producer, they are boy, I mean, I say family migration. The family migration say wukuno, say wo yere, say wo ba, and now umpana, join you, and I say or remain with you in the UK. Where you know, or the armed forces for also their abba akaho. The entire armed forces for the no, separate from family migration. It's armed forces for no because of the media mudi the boy or mine and or more special considerations. Under family migration, we have for general family migration and family migration as a family member of a person in the armed forces. UK Armed Forces or British Armed Forces. Minimum income. Sure we version 11 a bar 2024 year anti yako asewa. Ubemu said this was published 16th of August 2024. Fresh and then 30th. So this one was published just about 2 weeks. And do 2 weeks. Just about 2 weeks. But then 30th into 2 weeks. And a buy. Enti yako a one yet was no. There are a lot of things. Producer, you stay there. So viewers and listeners, the context is that you want to apply so that your wife or your husband can join you in the UK. Or if they're already in the UK with you, you want to sponsor their application. Or they are sponsoring you. Either way, no. As I said, we trust say we 29,000 because the application will be under the 5-year route. Then instead of 5-year route, you have to meet all the requirements, including financial requirements. Now, 10-year route, which means you may not meet some requirements, and so you go to 10-year long route, so. Now, say you do over 5 no, you one of the criteria and that's requirement, money. How do you prove say ubetumi ahwe wo ho, ubetumi ahwe wo kunu na onkoye burden on the state, so ukoje benefit. So who your application maybe so how much salary do you and all that the evidence back. But there are instances that nipa no meet requirement. Inti who needs to meet the requirement? Inti producer go to page 8. So if you take us to page 8, no, you just go back up and follow. Yeah, let's follow you to the link. Thank you. Page 8. Who needs to meet financial requirements? Applicants under Appendix FM and Part 8 of the Immigration Rules. And family life as a parent, family life as a partner, family life as a child. You have to meet the rules. But in that conversation is about partner or unmarried partner. Under Part 8 rules, so the financial requirement also needs to be met by those applying from July 2012 as a child under that paragraph. And again, because conversation ain't yet about children, we are not going to focus so much. But we'll call the next paragraph now say, or is themselves subject to the financial requirements. So even if application and yeah for a child, but yeah, adult and you are subject to immigration financial requirement because they have or are applying for entry clearance or permission to remain as a partner. Senior Air Boss under Appendix FMDR. From June 2024, such application will be made under. So there are other things, but we are not looking at the permutations. We are focusing on the money side for partners, i.e., married or unmarried partners. Now, Yehu Ahano Yanko Armed Forces for please go back to the scroll down, Armed Forces. Right, so Armed Forces. Again, applicants under Armed Forces, they must meet the financial requirement. Armed Forces for one specific requirement, and then I are lenient compared to the main ones. And their conversation is largely about 1 year Armed Forces. Now per se, what you work no and I say what you're etinem and I say one pina etinem and I say what found a fee amanoni aba. Please let's go to page 17. Page 17. Operating principles. Meeting the financial requirement. Under Appendix FM, Appendix Armed Forces, there will be a specified evidence. The specified evidence, that's a compulsory evidence, SSA will provide it. When provided, application will be refused under financial requirement. So we look at the level of income. So the level of financial requirement applicable to your application and the requirement specified as to permitted source of the money, period the money has been in the account for, the combination of it, and the evidence required for each permitted source relief relied upon. And it's very important. Say, under specified evidence in Wobachre, maybe as a canifi, and him if you hoba, nina extra say, sa ade sika we a verifiable and also a credible. It is a yen to want to verify, and I say, as soon say, and no crane ni more, or more NG and tomb. Now, yati we asano. Producer, please scroll down a bit for me for some specific detail. You share Appendix FM specify evidence now or share gross amount from conform ye juma. Say a benefit yebekɔ through and there we have to share sika and as a benefit support to a winner. And as a self-employed you share taxable income a year profit yebɛte tax was so no and share. There are other categories, but senior kind and then it's not about obia onya salary no obia onye ejuma nti onya salary because oyare na aban na oboano omano personal independence payment or benefit. Now, level of requirement we are not going to burden ourselves because we are narrowing it down to a specific bit. Obia omiti requirement. Obia omiti requirement. So the question is, Aban says will prove it 29,000. 29,000 ojuma no away and sikano so and as a win ye juma empo because we are disabled. Then and I will be to me emiti requirement.
But I won't count. There's no sound. Producer, if you can hear me, there's no sound from Lawyer Asmah.
Can you hear me?
No sound.
If you could check yours, because I think it's available online. The sound plays online.
No, the sound is still not coming.
Right. So what we are saying is, so we're going to take a quick commercial break and return shortly to give you the best of what you need. Stay put.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Yeah, take on that for do a pretty very very but we are probably the information so now previously now we are discussing about now we CIC assessment between students and say I look in some different I a couple of the advice. So we take all the kind of hanya other part and start OG and after doing benefits for our agent. The job here obviously I out and so this me after power and found the house to call where Asmah may have continued from there.
But check your sound, and I think it waffles.
Yeah, okay, we are going to now too. Many things now, especially in the technical one, now we want to do something. Let's ask them now. Now, then continue from where we left.
Okay, if you want, we can go on the break.
You only had a four. Senya ye church mu no enkomo we ye hia pa. Wo pesa okofa wo kunu, pesa okofa wo yere. If you amanone ebeka wo ho. Na oni tu anamo na they say it takes two to tango. Na mu tango together. And also say bia mu nyina mu wo UK memu. Na ma twempena kakra for 2 years. And I say ma worry a day, a week, a month, some months, whatever it is. Na open say we sponsor obema no, and I say we sponsor obano. Aban says say we provide the evidence say unya 29,000 and I say nipa no anka senya 29,000 if you need to. And now put you're self-employed on your profit 29,000 before tax. And now impose or pension, some pension threshold we meet it. Yes, answer as savings in the more do ye into your share categories of financial threshold no A to G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, different categories. Ni nyina no wo meet it. Obey den. Aban say don't worry. So we need 29,000 and I say we need savings don't worry. Still I know to me your application on two grounds. The first ground is that who are disability. And because who the disability and I say sponsor no disability no there is consideration sika aban de boa wo disability no for the personal independent payment. There are other thresholds under disability and also say who need disability and also sika no nso, but there are exceptional circumstances say yes no ma wo yire ma wo kunu emba wo ho ebechiro. And then no is about personal independent payment, how to get around the criterion of 29,000. The for the exceptional circumstance no baba, but for then we'll just be mentioning it as we go along. What do you do? The question is benefit now qualify no ibini saying and I say a movie no any a hindi. Nti producer nya be call board no so na wa man benefit levels no are personal independent payment account no. So sponsors who do not meet the income requirement. Sponsors who do not meet the income requirement, This is the policy guidance, but we are looking at the specifics, So take us back to the other one, the other resource.
This one? Oh.
The other resource. Thank you, producer. So sponsor in receipt of benefits. If the sponsor is on benefits, they meet the income requirement. If, so you can see, this is a conditional statement. If they receive one or more of the following, all you need is one of them. If you have more than one, fantastic, but you don't need more than one. If you want to make the application or sponsor your spouse or your unmarried partner. Disability living allowance. Into disability living allowance, you conform more disability. Aban man was sika on DDD. Disability living allowance. So when you disability living allowance, you don't need to show 29,000 to sponsor your wife or your husband, whether in the UK or from outside the UK. Severe disablement allowance. We may be saying disability living allowance and severe disablement allowance. The difference in the womb. The difference in the womb is disability you'll be over disability. That's severe disablement you'll be the disability serious. Santi allowance a modu see normal disability allowance. Either way we qualify. So you just look on the list to see what do you know na. Next one, industrial injury disablement benefit. Pra we dwumam ne santi omuntumi enye edwuma biom ne declare one disabled. No what benefit so and one so one dear eka ho. So winya enu bia you are okay. Into we can then we also looking at attendance allowance, carers allowance. Attendance allowance ni obi a okosuku na aban eboa no attendance and I say sika obeboa no ma no de sua ade eno ne attendance allowance no. Carers allowance say woye carer wo hwe obi a oye disabled na sika ye de tua in sa carers allowance no so ewo ho. And personal independence payment and the context of our conversation this morning. Personal independence payment. Where you obi or disability na buying amano sika say because we want you to be independent so that you do not overly depend on other people. No, jisika way, sasika no, would be better in your baby a bebo so that you can move in and out and about, and any personal independence payment, armed forces independence payment. Armed forces independent payment ni yɛ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔwɔ army mu a wɔadi dam na aban ma wɔn independence payment. Independent payment yɛwɔ for civilians and armed forces. Nti either way no, wo deɛ ɛwɔ mu sɛ wogye bi a, or go up there, go up. Yeah, so stay under armed forces. Under armed forces or guaranteed income payment under the armed forces compensation scheme. The guaranteed income payment yɛ nkurɔfoɔ a na wɔwɔ army mu yɛ discharge wɔn because wɔn yare yɛ wɔwɔ disability na yɛma wɔn regular payment guaranteed. Nti mo a yɛmfa no sɛ yɛtua wɔn ka every month a wɔde bɛdidi guaranteed. Ti bi a yɛ guaranteed till lifetime ɛno nso wobɛtumi ayi so ma na yɛ yie. Then constant attendance no allowance, mobility supplement or war disablement pension under the war pension scheme. Where veterans no mo call war na bibi nti omo nyama want to me and dependent on themselves to be able to do things for themselves, aban na eboa won and also police injury pension. Until we call the next one, a police go there. Yes, still stay there. Police injury pension. Producer, let's start from the top and count. How many are there? Until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 qualifying benefits. Qualifying benefits. Until apart from personal independent payment, there are other 8 that you can rely on. When you move back, could be I'm say 1 or more. So you don't have to have all of them. All you need is just 1 for your application or your spouse application. Or see any other benefit not specified. So if there are other benefits that are not specified under paragraph 12 of appendix S, which may consider. Now, producer, if you have, we'll go to the policy guidance paragraph 12 of appendix family migration specify evidence. So there are some other benefits, but because of the conversation, we'll stay within the 9 and yabo esono. But specifically personal independence payment. The evidence required where the sponsor is in receipt of the benefit. 1. So only we are bringing you 1 because which we provide you here, it will cover everything. Official documentation from Department for Work and Pensions, veteran support, students, and so on and so forth. All we are saying is that there should be a document from official source confirming that you are in receipt of that benefit. So confirming the benefit entitlement and amount currently received. It is all confer universal credit bar. Yeah, no na can because it is not one of the qualifying benefits. You might share a one and so. It is any paninya way mu bia or qualify so but sponsor the wife, and I say the husband, and I say the unmarried partner an application, either in the UK or outside the UK, or even themselves. But to me, aye juma emanaye.
I see. And Sada is you necessary. All the years application now. One need listen or tell we talk now, sometimes if you are still on the same type of benefit now, some more is now. I'm going to draw official letter this now with your when you say,
Now, what they are still NCC NCC check. I'm sure after commercial break, na I come.
is it better now? Is it
It can be better.
okay? The young customer mentioned because the information of the ministry.
Your producer may give us a short commercial break and we return.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340 or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Our private client services team is recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the intestate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.
Yeah, we can.
You now we can't hear you. We cannot hear you at all. We can't hear. So right. So producer, if you can usher Naa into the back room whilst we continue and she comes back. Right. So, viewers and listeners, sorry for the disruptions. Nti nkɔmmɔ a yɛdi no sɛnea yɛkyerɛ mu no, sɛ wonya personal independence payment anaasɛ one of the benefits a yɛabobɔ so no a wobɛtumi ayɛ application ama wo yere anaasɛ wo kunu anaasɛ woa wo ho ma no ayɛ yie under the 5-year route. Na evidence bɛn na wobɛhia sɛnea na yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu no, wobɛhia evidence a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛdi kan saa benefit no yɛde ama wo anaasɛ ɔmo akɔmfɛmi ama wo na ahe na ɔmode ma wo, when did it start and how long ɛbɛtake, at least within that year no you can use that, because income requirement no anaasɛ financial requirement no, you have to show say the money is for that particular year. Nti sɛ the amount na ɛyɛ for every year there, it's fine. Na letter no should be verifiable. That means ometumi akɔ find it out. Mama yɛnti asɛ sɛ nipa no fi outside the UK ontumi use saa benefit no a ɛwɔ saa country no mu no, I just say UK. Santi sponsor no ɔwɔ UK no, bet na sɛ ɔno na receive support anaasɛ benefit no a obetumi use ne letters ne other documentation no ɛde support to say onya saa personal independent payment no na ɔno na sponsor ne yere anaasɛ ne kunu application for entry clearance or leave to remain in the UK. Na senior yɛkyerɛ mu no, producer ne yɛn bɛkɔ policy guidance no. Policy guidance, yɛhwɛ policy guidance no a mpatwɔ fa yɛkɔ main page no, content page no, for the benefit of our wonderful viewers and listeners. Nti yɛhwɛ content page wei so a ɔma specific things. Yɛhwɛ 8 hɔ no, who needs this? Yɛate aseɛ sɛ ne conversation yɛ for nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo meeti 29,000 na ɔmo betumi approve anaasɛ confirm sɛ ɔmo enya benefit a yɛabobɔ so no. 9 benefit na yɛabobɔ so. Na wokɔ aseɛ hɔ no a, please go down to operating principles. So stay there. We are not going further. We're just looking at what is in the document. We and case worker no edebeye adwuma na the access application no, meeting the financial requirements, the level of financial requirements, evidence requirement, general information, and evidential flexibility. Evidential flexibility no, they be use pa just to tell the case worker say ye di bibia ma o na o feel say now o pese wo hu no ye anasa wonti ase abra na be bisa yen eno enkyere say na o pese say wo de ka ho no wan fa nka ho a omommra na omombaji. No, it is your duty to give them the specified evidence. But sakobasa wa more specified evidence. For example, personal independent payment letter no de amount, but the most recent payment a wunya aye no wan fa nka ho a enu say no obetumi ababa request under evidential flexibility rules. Not necessary say omomagi all the document SSN nka wo de kono a wan fa nko no. And conversion of foreign currency under personal independent payment, it is paid in pounds, so there's no need for conversion. However, so obi ewo ne krom na under aside the benefit threshold no, so here 29,000 then the money is in their foreign currency. It has to be converted to the currency in the UK. using the foreign currency converter. Nti umayenhwe eno enso. Nti nye say wo beko Owando ana say usually na yo mu use Owando, but nye say wo beko send wave ana say na can cry a friend is saying all those categories na remit ne account ho, then we say oh the exchange rate is this, so that is what I'm going to use. No, they have a standard exchange conversion platform or gauge. Meeting the financial requirement through adequate maintenance. You say apart from the money, you have to show accommodation bit, but that adequate maintenance is usually for Nkrofo so na kind of omuntumi ntua sa 29,000 into your share, because the omuntumi ntua 29,000 into there should be enough money for maintenance. Into yanko paragraph 22 on the producer. Right. So page 22, actually. So meeting financial requirement through adequate maintenance. Where the applicant partner or where the applicant is a child, their partner's partner is in receipt of any of the following benefit or allowance in the UK, the applicant will be able to. So those were the ones we were going through. So let's, within the rule, the caseworker, no, you can't trying to say, or making sure say, page 22 is followed. The nipa no entumi improve 29,000 one. They share carers allowance, they share all the allowances, but they share and then no senior a personal independence benefits. Then producer, please go down into when you know adequate maintenance, child disability allowance, adult disability allowance, police injury pension, and so on and so forth. Say all the above must be provided. Until all the following must be provided to show the above. Official document from the Department for Works and Pension or Work and Pensions, Yatrum, Veterans Agency or the Police Pension, depending on the Biasikano, Efi Bano. At least one personal bank statement in the last 12 months period prior to the date of application, proving that the money is paid into that account for that period of 12 months. And the money should specify the benefit we are looking at. It is a benefit, and yeah, one of the following benefits there. Better than say, to me, I rely on to prove this. The minimum income threshold will apply at the next application stage if the applicant partner is no longer in receipt of one of the benefits specified. So,
I
Afima
think
and
the
over,
machine.
I'm the host. So, whilst my host is sorting the sound out, share questions are about Facebook so that we work through them. I married an EU national September 2020. Regularized myself January 2021. I divorced, retained my right June 2024. Am I still recognized as a family member of an European after the divorce? Secondly, but the person has already divorced and retained their right. So why are they asking if they are still recognized as a family member after divorce? I divorced and retained my right. Anyway, let's assume say a theory now or the man first paragraph. So within that theory context, if you have retained your right that is retained will be forever. You have retained your right because we divorce. So divorce is a supervening event. Santi say divorce are bad there. Now all right before that there you are fine. But I say I married 2020. And of course, I regular so long as you married 2020, and I regularized myself in January 2021. So I suppose the person has already regularized 2021, and now I already go. So my brother, you are okay. your right is retained. Secondly, do I have to earn 29,000 to be able to bring my children from overseas? Some person would even call 29,000 is not for children, it's for only partners plus children or just partners. So child now would never there, yours will fall under adequate maintenance threshold. And adequate maintenance, is a case law provision which is covered. And so they will compare your maintenance or the money, your income you are receiving against benefiter nkrofo enya to assess say ni akwala no ba obetumi ahwe no ana ntimenia so we hear emboa let us know so that our child can join the family very soon. We take a commercial break. We'll return shortly.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Yo, ya sign akwa babio, mejidi se afidie motenenka. Na baby ayedu lawyer Asmah acheche moa edu etire ama yenso yenyanti ase nyoma ose woye na wontumi onso yu so mfasa akwanya no so na wontumi kofa wo kanfo se oye oyire ana wokuno na onenembra ompna kra eka ho bi na onenembra entinom na ye ko some of the questions about Facebook ne so ni we ama sisi a time na according to ye be na maybe a telephone lines no pesa o frep na wonso mbisa question bia e be hweda fa we hu anase mfa ho no. Don't worry, you can still go ahead and ask your question. Na yitumi ayemwaye e de amount. So one of these benefits lawyer Asmah cheche mu no na endu sa 29,000 still a obetumi akwa wonka for na odi abati lawyer amount so ehu say se oji such a thing na obetumi nya evidence enkrata we no evidence just a paper and a letter to be free HMR for no ho na and I say more benefits now be few more official letter now the can application no one a be successful e the amount me wo voice note back wa metumi mesere se mebo na lawyer enti na omaye moye.
Hello, Manje. Good morning. Asmah, good morning. The machine, I do my mobile mom. My name is Sam. Quick one question. We was high last week, but then we not proper answer. What are my mother now? We dependent. Oh, students. So, and now, oh yeah, you man. Now the best I on the 3rd of February. And now, a year few weeks on the 2nd. Few but no, you not got the application under the immigration outside the rules. Aha, we are. Or the or the but however, no, a day few but not two. No decision in my. And employment employer card so say or checking share code any share code in the Emma and also by employment checking service. Oh yeah, about negative. Say they can employ him. Meanwhile, if you ever phone for a decision, my but I'm assuming just section 3 you know so any application to home officer and also decision about and after code. But me go say under we know say few ever balloon say application and because oh yeah the second as a 9 be third not decision but now quote my day. Akwakoy application but say stop nti we wo ha obetimi aboa na application PDF no employer no so e dey no ECS employment checking service number I negative obetimi aboa no na bibia ya nka book appointment na nka ba wa pachowa so obetimi ya hu bibi de na nka ba na kuma charge na kuma ya ma pachowa daro mo that's
Okay, yo pacho you ni abe my question ya we be last man pacho say what
I'm here.
okay.
Yeah. Na enye clear ne say adwuma foforo na okope anase ne owo mu no ana mo say share code no I mean ECS no negative.
Ni owo old one.
Right. Sometimes it happens like that, so they can they can tell the home office to check the outcome no na omo etimi ama no kwan na waye adwuma. It is
Okay.
a person about wetimi.
Obetumi aba. Enti me nua be ma se wutie ya akwanya da ho obetumi afrɛ na we book appointment no wakɔ akɔ hu omo mbeye we de nye ntokwa kra o me countro ho nhuma kama de akɔ na yo etiefo ya se abebiem ne aba no na ye to aso ha this number so obetumi afrɛ ne 0208123116 and that's 07399208468 say baby I want to me now person voice note you can always leave it just go to the voice WhatsApp page you know so Ninja voice note on 07596620154 now wait to me aye sadie no na aye kama ye gusu ewa ham na lawyer sisi ano sa no me nyina no it's all based on evidence ubenya edi account say uji one of these benefits would beto so no na udi account application no na waye amanaye na eba ni sana you being the main sponsor say wo wasem na ye ka say wo na uhia such evidence would be application no ho say 29,000 no answer but still say uji such a thing na uye application no or say umfa say what is letter ne application or say umfa with bank statement and can one because me who when na o de kire no me who bibi wo ho say a gross income na a war a bank statement then so no you can also use that as an evidence man kind way so I don't want to maybe maybe my understanding na NCP but oh no bet me acheche mbi say me wo savings bi me bank bank nemo mbia me G one of these benefits all right now so more savings kakra my ya fa bebia because what we know is that you have to prove where the money is coming from empty nembia na me wo 1 cedi obi ache me 50 cedis obi ache me 20 pounds obi ache na nyina me de ko to my account mo into me statement no be hu say bia cash nkitinkiti bi efrefre mu any me benefit me gene so efrefre mu into that gross final money na e wa ase no and also to me gina so na o de account application e be ye ana
Right. I mean, and yeah, balancing here because you are not relying on savings.
okay
You are relying on the fact that which one of the specified benefits. This disability related benefit, Nti we share any benefit ni na qualify. Once under disability, They are checking maintenance requirement. Nti evidence over here say letter to confirm the payment unya. Then bank statement to confirm the payment eba. Nti say letter no say eba ma na bank statement in say one second as the then you cannot prove your case. Nti omo nhwe say obi bua o na say obi mbua o. They are just looking at that maintenance bit, that benefit payment,
Okay, yeah, no, I see. Yenko yenime, the numbers again to call near 0208-123-1016 and I say 073-9920-8468. Now, wait to me, Edia, yes, I know. Inti lawyer say, obi wohwa, oji benefit, all right, oji one of these disability benefits, na disability benefits in particular. So I mean him say there are components woman automaji ebi wo ho a enshada nye bebrebe wo ha just kakra obi wo ho disability benefits them say or components within that no be 4 categories to the extent say uyare no untumi nye bibia kra no it doesn't come to the severe one, the second one no, but it's still the first disability benefit now ojinam na ya trembia na o components no dey no just mere bibi kakra utumi ye bibia yourself but just a little bit now until no ohwemo a scanner oji no shada nye enough just kakra na embi so a utumi zero ho kakra wo baby wo de be count say wo de sa letter ne count na se ne wo de kan explaining earlier on pese me hu how a say we so no kakra bi pe na oji say if only you can use the letter no enshadan interest who independence benefit disability benefits now oji no is just the first component enshadan nye kese bia things say mo there is just about say 60 or 70 pounds per a week and I say baby eno no so sa to make 29 pounds 29,000 nimo na unfa eno nka ho with your letter any statement na no so betumi aboa wo sa kwan so ana.
You Mrani say there are about 13 or so, 12, 13 or so specified benefits. You can have one or more. It is about na unya na enswa at the second one or the third one to make sure that we meet the adequate maintenance level. Adequate maintenance level you share benefit standard obia oji benefit unya. Obia oji benefit more landing it's about 490 pounds a week after your rent and council tax. This will rent council tax now account for about 490 a week for yourself and so akwala only things akwala no that's fine. So akwala anymore that will be lower than that. But because plus your partner ninety times 2. So give and take. So about 600 pounds as part as your benefit receipt or income one. Say from one benefit source, and let's say 2, 3, 4, whatever, put all together. But it has to be one of the disability related ones, Yes, idea. Unfortunately, won't meet adequate maintenance.
Okay, yeah, that's it. You know the phobia one, so Pacha, well, also Mimo, good morning. Good morning. And Pacha, what can free? My auntie, yes, me too. You, my auntie, my voice in Costa Cramaya, why?
Okay. Like Asmah already asked more question you baby. Now the first one here, more mobile and the term. Would you say more indefinitely? Or more still many special fencing migration fee and now say on between normal ones will be indefinitely.
Okay, and on the first question.
I know first question.
Also, on Betty special immigration fee.
Hello?
Metia wo, also on Betty Aden.
once you do say after 5 years normal coin indefinite now. Bet you normal offense and indefinite fee now say care no more bet you different rates. This immigration charges.
Okay.
Fee na come out.
Okay. Lawyer Asmah. What obia ye do a application and now who be sad to honor.
Oh, me braba for you doing no.
Oh, you do 5 years no so.
So obitua
okay. Yo, Mate. Now there no second question no.
So parents you need not for ba. Na so person ko school a. We need student finance na say yes to na so unya friends and resident 3 years and what in school.
Okay, yo, Asmah, ye nua bema 2 questions a odi abetu dwaro no. First one no, or say school workers na buy no. If you are due for your 5 years now, kwakoji indefinite, do you need to pay any immigration fee? Ana say carers, the NHS say NHS surcharge no. Ana your mo friends no na minim so montia. Well, Asmah bema yemboye. Ana say wo parents you know on the oba now depending on mo na obeko school do you qualify for student finance loan ni bia na but yourself say no question ni pepepe yo last month I thought to me nka obetimi amayemwae kakra
yo na medase bebre nti question na edi kan no yo indefinite leave to remain applications mienu you for there any family member for there any obi a onye you and I say EU family member nti non EU based indefinite leave to remain a 2,885 and a EU based indefinite leave to remain a free. So that's answer to question 1. Answer to question 2. So ukuta 5 years pre-settled our UK and as a settled our UK you have met the immigration status requirement for student financing purpose. You have to now meet the residency requirement, which is 2 years. If anybody do 2 years there, want to mean qualify for student finance.
oh okay medini so obekti because the line no article so do sa period of years no had their unqualify why say what yeah fine say won still when ya the fool you can always call back meaning say yenua ba ani so ewo ho we are obema in the summary of what we've discussed today ewo twikase mu ewo no obeye no English mu e de ama our neighboring countries no momonti ukrom kasa no mo so menya benefit ewo ho enti no yembisa yen question ba kon so a eda yenim enti no lawyers masa benefit ya ye obi apop question this is here or the also a skill worker assassin na ye kind of skill worker na wakonya problem ewe adwumam sa injuries bi we adwumam no obisa say obetumi apply to get one of these benefits na because adwumam na o ye nem say wakwa pra at the moment no recover or da so tifie enti no obisa say ono nso betumi akwa apply for one of these benefits be na dachi so no so de kofa ne ho kanfo bi ana we a ebetumi ayeyi ana mpacho.
Well, injury, no, it wasn't just injury. We said injury relating to police service, injury relating to armed forces service or military service. Any other injury will be, if it's an employment related injury, yeah, of course, we'll be court. Now, so we have compensation, independent more compensation. But that is not a disability benefit unless you've been written off as disabled. Now, I buy, I decided to say, wow, independence. Anyway, did you any idea there? Then that will count.
Okay. Yo, and also yeah. I think say or construction you may be and a walk na say be a good so said dent no. Yes, so yare trust adwuma we pra and as or yare into she say can ono so betumi entitled so akọji some say ne ho antona. Well, we hope so ho better dear we hope so ho better, but talking of how severe we pra through adwuma no, maybe after we want to in hospital and those kind of things, you can go and apply for whatever benefit. And they mean, so if co-workers now they can do that there.
Now, woman say,
Mhm.
I take for mental say, so be so disabled. Now, or disability support or benefit. As I say, as I use the word certified disabled.
That's correct.
And you want to mean certify, somebody had to certify you.
You,
And
yes.
in your own because me arrange me disabled. And I was disabled for yes. And to my insurance, why? A beer may not qualify. But if you say what qualify, your doctor will certify you, then a buy will take into account.
Okay, that's good. Last my head that's it. Maybe I was rushing to read the thing on time, no. But and I think so maybe there are more to what he's saying, no? But time is so point young queen. But many of them whatever it is, my own to answer why now benefit nature answer now na if you qualify, you can apply for disability. So prana with prana. Say no want to mean bioma. Then you go to the you can say right authorities no more be assessment who say ampa edwuma no na cause that damage no want to mean edwuma no dey. Don't worry too much about it. Any nada kwemu ye nim the numbers again to call 020812310116 na me share producer ye sister ewo honum lawyer Anya me tunsa afre no na Odonso Bemaya, the English version of today's topic na ye discuss yet. Good morning, Laya Adi.
Good morning, Manye Ten, and to all our viewers, and thank you for sticking with us until the end. So the topic for today was receiving personal injury independence payment. Your spouse can still join you without providing £29,000 income. So as we know, there are certain requirements which have to be met. Let's say if a spouse wants to bring in their spouse, let's say husband or wife from outside of the UK into the UK. So, for example, the accommodation requirements would have to be met, the financial requirement would have to be met, the English language requirement would have to be met, etc. So, today we specifically looked at the financial requirements, and we have learned that there's a possibility that not everyone has to meet the £29,000 that was introduced in just a few months ago, April 2024, because initially, before the change came about, spouses who wanted to bring in their spouses from outside of the UK, they had to earn 18,600, but now it has changed to the £29,000. So we look today at the Family Migration Minimum Income Requirement version 11 that was just published a few weeks ago on the 16th of August 2024. And we learned who has to meet the financial requirements to begin with. So a parent has to meet the requirements, partners have to meet the requirements, and those who are applying as or under family life as a child also have to meet the requirements. So we learned that there are exceptions to the requirement if the applicant or their sponsor are able to prove that they meet or they are in receipt of a qualifying benefit. So there are 9 benefits in particular, at least 9 or more. And yes, if the sponsor is able to prove that they are in receipt of one of them, they can rely on that. And then they wouldn't have to meet the £29,000 threshold. So I'll just go through the 9 different, ones that we have. So the first one is the disability living allowance. So this is for people who need help with their mobility or care costs. So that's number one. We have the severe disablement allowance. So this is for people who have severe disabilities. We have the industrial injury disablement benefit. So this is for people who, for example, had an incident at work, and since then they are now entitled to receive this type of benefits. We also have attendance allowance benefit. So this is for people who at least have reached the state pension age, or they're above that age, and they need help with personal care, for example, because they have some type of disability. Number five, we have the carers allowance. So this is for people who are caring for someone and they receive that allowance for that reason. And then we also have the personal independence payments, and this is what we specifically looked at today. So under this benefit, there are two components. So if a person needs help with their daily living, like for example they need assistance to do daily tasks, they would be entitled to this benefit. Or if they have any difficulty with their mobility because of their disability, they would also be entitled to PIP. It's referred to as PIP. Number seven, if the person was in the armed forces and they have now some type of disability, there's also a provision that would be available to them. And the guidance that we read through, it said that even if someone receives other types of benefits that are not necessarily specified, they would also be able to rely on that. But the most important thing is that not everyone, you cannot basically just say that you are disabled. You'd have to provide evidence. So a doctor would have to certify you, and as part of the evidence to prove that you receive those benefits, you'd have to rely on a letter that you receive from the Department for Work and Pensions confirming how much you receive. And then you have to also rely or provide at least one bank statement to confirm that money is being transferred into your bank account. So if you're able to prove that you receive some type of benefits based on disability, the ones that I've gone through, in that case, you wouldn't have to meet the £29,000 threshold, but rather you'd have to meet the adequate maintenance threshold, which is good news. So what does adequate maintenance mean? It just means that you have to basically at least earn the same amount that someone would receive who is on income support. So there's like a calculation. So essentially the caseworker, they would look at how much you earn, and from, let's say, the disability allowance, they would look how much you earn from that, and they would take away your rent payment and if and council tax, actually. So both of them, they will take away your rent payment and council tax. And if the money that is left over at the end of the day is more or equal to the amount that someone would receive on income support, in that case, you meet the adequate maintenance and you wouldn't have to meet the £29,000 threshold. So that's my summary for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Annie, for your submission. Yo, it's here for now. Your friend say, "Ahana emrebe my na." I sincerely apologize for the breaking kitten and so due to sound problem on my behalf. No, next time we need you more, and next time it will be better and good. And yebeko so na masaton safre lawyer Asmah say, "Ayibia obema bibi." Na obi besi de ahye kotoko mo this week before we meet again next Friday bi ma blast mpacho bi o ha obe maya swati ansa na ya say she bi ma na
Yo, it's here for Nashafo, and yate ase say, some person ko fa wo yire wo kunu wo mpena efi amanone ebe join wo UK. Anase mu meni na mu UK na maware anase mu gusu twe mo mpena na ba ko person oje ba ko etine mu a. Do you have to show 29,000 senya aban e kanu ana? Answer is no. You can still apply without proving 29,000. all you need to show is who are one of the qualifying benefits for disabled people. I have a personal independence payment. So when you personal independent payment, then you win a week, any benefit for a week, after your rent and your council tax, per year, to me, application for your wife. When I was sponsor, and I said for your husband, when I was sponsor, or for yourself, when I was sponsor, without the need to show 29,000, and the application will be considered under the 5-year route. All you need is the adequate maintenance, and you have to prove it with documents. If he government department now, EMA benefit, and sika no eba wo bank account no bank statement for 12 months to prove say no correct say sika no nsa eka enti we any na ye de brew ende echina nso ye de foforo ebe brew ya Eunice de foforo ebe ba and nso ebe boa wo bebre bomodin make a date with us na ye nyina yesua na yenko yenim senior yenim no Eunice Oba, she comes with the knowledge, she comes with intelligence, she comes with beauty. It's a full package, 3 in 1. Bomadi Nabra and benefit from what she's bringing to you tomorrow. Shalom.
Shalom. Yes, the community and the love. So many of them are Oreku from Ponso be Dimuchiame. Na yedi nimdie papa every home so the amount based on topic I'll make discussing. It's make a date like my lawyer said, make a date with us tomorrow, 4 o'clock sharp to 6 and I do na biti nisempa and commode. So na and then so you better say to me joining us, even though we had few issues here and there, but you stick with us up to the end of the program. I mean, Obibia, you be sorry, I call to us so our offices. And I'm say, Bibi eto wakoma so Bibi how Bibi anything concerning immigration, family law, litigations, mitigations, and I even kromu emrampo. Even so, person what time poor. So sika semu hiao se edwuma mu omo ne ye kodanda ko ha fa ha ne ade na emane how eno ase fa tetefo no na fra BWF Solicitors for say ni na me kom emoa be na mbetumi de aboa me no mo ato nsa fro se bra betnase na ka ne nyina akire na ye betumi aboa o. BWF Solicitors, when it comes to legal matters, I would do number 1. Home office cry is room letterhead. How much say won some? Intienso bomodia na ko homo to me ama won some no akotene e de amount. Mediani manye tuition baby a frame. Medi nyankopon enhira emo bibia. Have a beautiful weekend. Your weekend na a trip na for school are starting the last weekend to me next week. I am a birthday to me pay wishes. Happy birthday in advance and so from you go. Yamin Shrine, have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.